Hey everyone, and welcome to week 2 deep dive for Scratch. So to get started, what you guys want to do is open up your Scratch game, and we are going to go to Collectibles. You can find that down at the bottom right hand side. You're going to make sure that it's selected. Make sure Code is selected at the top right, and when it is, make sure you go down and look for a block of code that starts with when I receive tick, position X. So it looks like this one right here that I'm moving around. So go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and find this under Collectibles Sprite, again under Code, in this block of code. Once you have done that, what we're going to go ahead and do for today is change out the sounds and randomize them. So we are going to go down to My Blocks. It is the red color variable color. We're going to click Make a Block, and we are going to name it Random Sound. Once you have done that, we are going to go ahead and press OK. Then we are going to see this. So your guys might spawn somewhere else, but find the defined random sound block of code and just move it next to the other one that we have right here. Then we are going to go to Control, and we're looking for a if-then statement. No, an if-then-else. So this one. So if, then, else. Statement, you're going to drag that, drop it, and connect it like that. Once you have done that, you're going to go to Operators, the green color. And you're going to select the one that has a blank block equals 50. Drag that one and drop it into this little bracket right here. And it should pop in. Then what we're going to do is find the pick random 1 to 10 and drop that in the little circle so it does this. We're going to move this over a little bit. Instead of 1 out of 10, we're going to change this to 1 out of 2. And then instead of equals 50, change the 50 to 1. So yours should look like this. We are going to go ahead and go to the sound, which is the pinkish purple color. Go to Start Sound Collected, and then Start Sound Collected, drop in the other one. We're going to find another sound that we want instead, so we're going to go to Sounds, select the Choose a Sound, and we're going to find another sound that you guys want. So look for a sound that would go with if you were collecting a coin. So I'm going to go ahead and search through this and find something that I think would sound good for a character collecting a coin besides collect sound. You guys go ahead and do this as well, and we will meet back. Okay guys, so I found a sound that I think that is going to work great for me. The sound is called Pop, so you guys can search for this sound if you guys also like it, but it sounds like this. I think that's a great sound to use for collecting a coin, so I'm going to go ahead and click that one. I'm going to go back to Code, and I'm going to do the bottom one, so the else, click Collect, and select Pop. So the first one's going to be Collect, the second one will be Pop, and then you're going to go over to this line of code here where it says Start Sound Collect. I'm going to take out the purple part and unattach it from the if and put the if one back. So if you guys don't know how to put this back, you guys just have it, the if, and drop it right underneath change. And it should snap in to look like this. So don't worry about that purple one, but this little block right here. Get this, put that over there, don't need it no more. Go to My Blocks, grab Random Sound, and put that right underneath change. So now what's going to happen is instead of collecting the coin, remember how before it only played the collect sound? Well, now it's going to trigger this line of code that we just created, and it's going to pick a number between 1 and 2, and then if it is 1, it will play collect, and if it is 2, it'll play pop. So we're going to go ahead and test this, so let's go to the green flag, press go to play. We are going to go over and go jump. That was the collect sound, so let's see if this one will play different. Oh, did you hear it? So I got a pop sound for that one. That was another pop coin. That was a collect coin. That was a pop. So that is what happens when you put in this line of code. So what we're going to go ahead and do today is do that to all the stuff that we did last week. we're going to go ahead and do that to the rest of them. So the other ones that we did is the player, the play sprite, the exit sprite, and the trampoline sprite. Okay guys, so once you guys have completed adding the sound to the collectibles for the coin, go to the player and find the define trap die section of code, this one right here, and the start sound crunch. So when the player dies, it plays the crunch sound. We're going to go ahead and change that. So if you guys go down to the My Blocks, click Make a Block, select Random Sound, press Enter, press OK. Look for the Define Random Sound. We are going to go ahead and go to Control, add the If Then Else block of code. Go to Sound, which is the purplish pink color. It's like almost a magenta. Once you guys find that, we're going to add the Start Sound Crunch. Start Sound Crunch underneath the else. So it looks like this. Go to the green color called Operators. You're looking for the one that has like a blank sign and then equals 50. Drag that and drop it into that weird little shape between the if and then. Once yours looks like this, we're going to go ahead and grab the pick random 1 to 10 and drop it into the blank area. And then it'll say pick random 1 to 10 equals 50. Change the 10 to 2 and the 50 to 1. So what's happening is this if statement saying if pick random 1 to 2, so it's going to pick a number randomly, 1 or 2. And if it's 1, then I want you to say play crunch, else play crunch. But we're going to change the second one. So how you're going to do that is go to the top left-hand corner, click Sounds, go down to the bottom left-hand corner and hover over the speaker with the plus sign where it says choose a sound. Click on that to open up this. And when the character dies or hits one of them needles, what sound should it make? So I'm going to go ahead and look for a sound, and I'm going to meet back with you guys once I find one. So you guys also can look for a couple sounds, and we will compare what we got and meet back. Alright guys, so I think I found the sound that I'm going to use for when the player dies alongside with crunch, and I think that's going to be rip. So it kind of sounds like this. And I think that's kind of good for me, so I'm going to pick that one. I'm going to go back to code at the top left-hand corner. And then I'm going to go to the else one, which it says start sound crunch, and I'm going to select rip. So the first one will be crunch, and the second one will be rip. To get this to work, you need to remove the start sound crunch right here. Drag off the set, put that back. Just have the purple one, delete that. Go to My Blocks, which is the red color, and grab the random sound and drop that right underneath the if statement right here. So it'll play the random sound and then it will die. So when it plays the random sound, it'll pick between one of these two sounds, and that's how you guys go ahead and do that one. Once you guys have gone ahead and changed the sound on player, we're going to go ahead and click on Exit Sprite, which you guys can find at the bottom right hand corner. We're going to look for the When I Receive Tick and go to this one right here where it says Start Sound Portal. We're going to go ahead and go to My Blocks, which is the red color on the left-hand side. Make sure you guys are also under code and click Make a Block. We're going to name it Random Sound. Press Enter. Press OK. And then mine appeared over here. Grab that, put that down here so we have it next to it. Once you have that, go to Control, which is the orange color, and grab the If Then Else block of code and drag it and snap it underneath the defined random sound. We're going to go to Operators, the green color, select blank equals 50 and snap that in the weird if then block holder. We're going to grab the pick random 1 to 10 and put that here. Instead of 1 to 10, we're going to change the 10 to 2 and then 50 to 1. Then once we've done that, go to Sound, which is the magenta color. Grab Start Sound with Portal. We're going to grab 2 of them, put them in. Under the When I Receive Tick, right here, this block of code, remove this set and the purple, and delete the purple, but keep this one here and put that back. Go to My Blocks, and drag in the random sound and put it right above the set exit to win. So I put it right there. And now we're going to go ahead and pick a new sound. So when you win the game, let's go ahead and go to sounds. Go to the choose a sound, click on that. And then I found one before when I was looking for another sound called win. And I thought this was perfect for me, so I'm going to use this one. But you guys can use whatever you guys want. Take this time to look for your own. But win sounds like this if you want to use it. And I think that's perfect. So I'm going to use that for me, but pause the video here and search for a sound that you guys want to use. And then when you guys do find a sound, left click on it. Go back to code. Once you have that, click on sound, the else one, the one on the bottom, and select whatever yours is. Personally, mine's win. And then you are done with the exit. So once you have done that, go to play. Go to play. I'm going to go collect my coin. Oh, I'm not that good. You'd think I've been playing this for a while and I'm still not good. Oh, I did it. I got like all the way up there. That was my first time. I wonder which one it'll play. Okay, I played the portal. But it can play my win sound as well. So make sure you guys just test it and a couple times, see if your guys' sound plays. If it's good, let's go ahead and move on to the next section. Once you guys have finished the exit, we're going to go ahead and go to the play sprite, which can be found at the bottom bottom right hand corner. Select that, and we're looking for this block of code here where it says start sound pop. We're going to go to my blocks, which is the red color. Click make a block, and we're going to name it like the others, random sound. Press enter and OK. You'll find this define random sound block pop up. Once you've done that, go to control the orange color, select if then else block of code and drag it and drop it right there. And go to operators, the green color. Select the blank equals 50 and put that in between the if and then and snap it right there. And grab the pick 1 to 10 or pick random 1 to 10 and put that in between right there so it snaps in and it should look like this. Instead of 10, we're going to change this to 2, and instead of 50 to 1. We're going to go to the magenta color that says sound and select start sound pop. We're going to grab 2 of them, put them both right here. So we're going to pick a new sound, but before we do that, let's drag this off, the under hide. Put that over here for now. Grab the start, get rid of that. Grab the my blocks, grab our random sound block, drag it, drop it right here underneath the wait until, and then grab our hide and put it right back where it was underneath the random sound. So instead of before where it'll play just pop, it'll call the random sound, which is this block of code, and it'll pick a random number between 1 and 2. If it's 1, it'll play pop. If else, it'll play pop. But we're going to pick a new sound, so it'll play something different. So go to the top left-hand corner, click sounds. Go to the bottom left-hand corner, choose a sound, click on that. And when you guys press play, what sound should it make? Let's go ahead and pick a sound. I'm going to go and find a sound. Take this time to also go look for a sound, and we will meet back with what we find. Alright guys, so I think I found my sound, which is connect. So when you guys start the game, this is the sound that I think that I should play. It's called, and if I go to play it, I think that's nice. It sounds like you're connecting to the game. It sounds really happy. So let's go ahead and click that one. You guys can choose anything you guys want to. I'm going to go back to code, which can be found at the top left-hand corner. When I go back to the code, I'm going to go to the bottom one and select connect. Once I have done that, I'm going to go to play the green flag, and it played my new sound. Now it played the old sound. Now it played the old sound, new sound. Okay, so just test your guys' game, make sure it all works. If it doesn't, just rewatch the video, what I just showed you guys, and double check your work. And then if it does, let's go on to the next section. Alright guys, so for the last section, we're going to go on to Trampoline. we're going to look for a block of code that says when I start as clone, and it's going to have the start sound boing. We're going to go ahead and drag the repeat, move that out, grab the boing and delete that, and put the repeat back underneath broadcast, like so. We're going to go to the My Blocks, which is the red part, the red colored block. Click Make a Block. Once you've done that, we're going to click Random Sound. Press OK. And when you do that, you're going to see this defined sound code pop up. We're going to go to Control, which is the orange color. Select the If, Then, Else block of code and drag it and drop it. Make sure it's snapped and attached to the defined random sound. Go to the operators. Select the blank equals 50 and put it in between the if and then. Grab the pick random 1 to 10 and put that in the blank spot between the equals 50. Instead of 10, change that to 2, and instead of 50, change it to 1. Go to the magenta color sound and select Start Sound Boing, and put in 2. So it looks like this. We're going to go to My Blocks, grab the random sound, and make sure you guys drag it and drop it right underneath broadcast, like this, right under in this block of code. So what's happening is, before it was just playing the sound boing, but instead now it's going to play this block of code, which will pick a number between 1 and 2. If it's 1, it'll play this first sound, and if it's 2, it'll play the second sound. So on the trampoline, we're going to go to Sounds at the top left-hand corner and select, and then go down to the bottom left-hand corner, click Choose a Sound. And go ahead and take this time to pick a sound by searching all of these. I'm going to go ahead and search for myself, and we will meet back for a sound. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to use the big boing, which sounds like this, compared to the other sound, which is what we have now, is boing, which sounds like this. And I'm going to click big boing. I'm going to go back to code at the top left-hand corner. And on the bottom one, instead of boing, it's going to be big boing. So instead, let's go press play to double check our work. I'm going to get over to the... Oh, I didn't die. Oh, big boing, little boing, big boing, little boing. And I died. So, if you guys test your work and you guys hear 2 different sounds, you guys did great. And that is it for this week's work. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Bye, guys.